Father, as I step into this day, I ask you to shape my heart to reflect yours. Fill me with the love that sees beyond faults, beyond shortcomings, and into the beauty of every soul you have created. When I am tempted to react in frustration, remind me of your patience. When I feel weary of giving, remind me of your endless generosity. Lord, let my heart beat in rhythm with yours so that I may love others the way you love me. Jesus, you showed us the greatest example of love when you walked this earth. You healed the sick, touched the outcasts, and forgave even those who nailed you to the cross. Help me to carry that same love into my interactions today. Let my words be gentle, my actions be kind, and my presence bring peace. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Psalm 51 verse 10. May your love shine through me in all I do. Lord, my words have the power to build up or tear down, to heal or to wound. Help me to speak life today. Let my words be filled with grace, encouragement, and kindness, even when I am faced with difficult people or frustrating situations. Remind me that every person I encounter carries burdens I may not see. Give me the wisdom to speak with love and the restraint to hold back words that do not reflect your goodness. Jesus, you spoke with compassion to the brokenhearted, the rejected, and even those who opposed you. Let my words mirror yours, seasoned with grace. Slow to anger, and rich in love. Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. Colossians 4 verse 6. May my speech today bring healing and hope, reflecting your kindness in every interaction. Father, I confess that loving others is not always easy. Some people test my patience, and at times, I want to withdraw rather than extend kindness. But your word calls me to love, even when it is hard. Give me the strength to show kindness to those who are rude, compassion to those who are cold, and understanding to those who misunderstand me. Help me to see them as you do, not as problems to avoid, but as souls in need of your love. Jesus, you loved those who betrayed you. You washed the feet of the one who would deny you. Teach me to love without conditions, without expectations of anything in return. But love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Luke 6 verse 35. May my love today reflect your supernatural grace, showing mercy where the world would seek revenge. Lord, help me to see every opportunity to serve as a chance to reflect your love. Whether it's through a small act of kindness or a great sacrifice, let me serve with joy, never seeking recognition but only the joy of knowing I am fulfilling your will. Teach me to serve not out of obligation, but out of an overflowing heart of love. Jesus, you knelt and washed the feet of your disciples, showing that true greatness comes through humble service. Let me follow your example. The greatest among you will be your servant. Matthew 23 verse 11. May I serve my family, my co-workers, and even strangers with a willing and cheerful heart, revealing your love in every act. Father, I know that holding on to hurt only distances me from you. Give me the strength to forgive as you have forgiven me. When I am tempted to hold on to resentment, remind me of the cross, where Jesus bore every offense and still chose love. Release me from the weight of bitterness, and let your love flow freely through me. Jesus, even as you hung on the cross, you prayed, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Luke 23 verse 34. If you could forgive those who crucified you, surely I can forgive those who have wronged me. Help me to choose mercy over judgment, grace over retaliation, and love over bitterness. Lord, open my eyes to those around me who need love today. Help me to notice the weary cashier, the lonely neighbor, the coworker battling silent struggles. Too often, I rush through life focused on my own needs. Shift my gaze outward, that I may be a reflection of your compassion. Jesus, you saw the unseen. You stopped for the woman at the well, the blind man on the roadside, the tax collector in the tree. Let me slow down and see people with your eyes. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6 verse 2. May my love today bring comfort to the brokenhearted. Father, in a world that moves too fast, I confess that I often lack patience. I grow frustrated when things don't happen on my timeline, when people don't respond as I expect, or when obstacles slow me down. But you are never in a hurry. You are patient with me, waiting for me to grow, to learn, and to trust you more. Teach me to reflect that same patience today. Jesus, you never rushed. Even when others pressured you, you moved with purpose and peace. When Jairus begged you to heal his daughter, you stopped to care for the woman who had been suffering for 12 years, Mark 5 verses 21 to 43. Help me to trust your timing and show patience, especially when I feel inconvenienced. Let my calmness and grace reflect your love. Lord, when I face disagreement or conflict today, help me to choose kindness over anger. My first reaction is often to defend myself, to prove I am right. But you call me to something greater, to respond with love, even when I feel wronged. Let my words be gentle and my heart be humble. Jesus, when the Pharisees accused you, you did not fight back with hostility. When Peter denied you, you met him with love. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger, Proverbs 15 verse 1. Give me the wisdom to de-escalate tension, to offer grace where it is undeserved, and to be a reflection of your peace today. Father, guard me from pride today. When I do something kind, let me not seek recognition. When I help someone, let me not expect praise. Teach me the joy of serving without needing to be seen. Let my heart be humble, knowing that all good things I do come from you. Jesus, though you were God, you humbled yourself and became a servant, Philippians 2 verses 5 to 8. You washed the feet of your disciples. You lived a life of humility, always pointing back to the Father. Help me to follow your example, putting others before myself and seeking only to reflect your love. Lord, everything I have is a gift from you. My time, my resources, my abilities, all belong to you. Help me to be generous today, not only with material things but with my love, my attention, and my encouragement. Let me give freely, without fear of lack, because I trust in your provision. Jesus, you fed thousands with 5 loaves and 2 fish, showing that a little in your hands can become more than enough, Matthew 14 verses 13 to 21. Teach me to give with an open heart, knowing that love multiplies when it is shared. Let my generosity be a reflection of your kindness. Father, in a world full of noise, help me to be a listener. Too often, I rush to speak or offer advice without truly hearing others. Today, let me listen with my heart, giving others the space to be heard, to be understood, and to be loved. Jesus, you listened to the cries of the blind man, the prayers of the leper, and the questions of Nicodemus. You never dismissed those who came to you. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak and slow to become angry, James 1 verse 19. Let me reflect your love by truly hearing those around me. Lord, in a world filled with division, let me be a peacemaker. Help me to bring harmony where there is discord, to unite where there is division, and to heal where there is brokenness. Let my presence bring peace, not conflict. Jesus, you said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God," Matthew 5 verse 9. You did not come to condemn but to reconcile. Help me to reflect that same love, choosing peace over pride and understanding over judgment. Father, sometimes showing love can feel like a duty rather than a joy. But love is not a burden, it is a gift. Help me to find joy in loving others today. Let me delight in serving, in giving, and in reflecting your kindness. Jesus, you said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive," Acts 20 verse 35. You found joy in healing, in teaching, and in leading others to the Father. Let me experience that same joy as I walk in love today. Lord, help me to love beyond differences, beyond race, status, opinion, or background. Let my love be wide enough to embrace those who are not like me, just as you love all people without exception. Jesus, you dined with sinners, you spoke to the Samaritan woman, and you healed the Roman centurion's servant. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus, Galatians 3 verse 28. Let me love as you love, without barriers. Father, some days I feel drained, unable to give more. But love is not from my strength, it flows from you. When I feel empty, refill me with your Spirit so I may continue to love even when I am tired. Jesus, you withdrew to pray and be refreshed, yet you still poured out love to the multitudes. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength, Isaiah 40 verse 31. Fill me so I can pour out love without running dry. Lord, sometimes I hold back love because of fear of rejection, of being taken advantage of being vulnerable. But love is stronger than fear. Help me to love courageously today, without hesitation or doubt. Jesus, you loved boldly, touching lepers, welcoming sinners, and dying for those who mocked you. There is no fear in love. But perfect love drives out fear, 1 John 4 verse 18. Let me love boldly, without restraint. Father, a grateful heart is a loving heart. When I remember all you have done for me, my love for others overflows. Let gratitude fuel my kindness today, keeping my heart soft and open. Jesus, before breaking the bread, you gave thanks. Give thanks in all circumstances, 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18. Let me be so aware of your goodness that I cannot help but share love with others. Lord, let my love today not be for my own glory but for yours. When others experience kindness from me, let them see you, not me. May my actions reflect your light and lead hearts closer to you. Jesus, you said, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven, Matthew 5 verse 16. Let my love today be a testimony of your grace. Father, as this day comes to an end, I reflect on every moment I had to show love. Where I succeeded, I thank you. Where I failed, I ask for grace. May I rest knowing I have lived this day with kindness and love. Jesus, you ended each day in prayer, reconnecting with the Father. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest, Matthew 11 verse 28. Let me sleep in peace, knowing I have done my best to reflect your love. Lord, as I wake tomorrow, give me another chance to love, to be kind, to reflect you. Each day is a new gift to walk in love. May I never take it for granted. Jesus, you offer new mercies each morning, Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23. May my love be renewed daily, always reflecting the kindness you have shown me. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.